My name's John. I'm one of the two co-founders at the company, Chief Executive Officer.
And I'm James, the other co-founder, COO. And John and I are both technical founders. I'm a front-end engineer. John's a back-end engineer. We love building product and have had a blast building Rebuy. Want to go to the next slide? Tell us a little bit about the mission, John.
Yeah, absolutely. So from the very beginning, we came up with the idea for Rebuy in April 2017. So it's been a minute now. And from the very beginning, our mission has been to build at the intersection of e-commerce and AI. In 2025, we're seeing AI boom. There's new AI tools. You're going to hear a lot about how we're going to leverage those here at the company and moving forward. But AI is not new to us either. So we've been in this space for quite some time, and we've seen the developments and technology change. And you can see this is reflected in our mission statement, which is to create intelligent shopping experiences for the purpose of delighting our customers globally. And so, yep, this allows us to build at that intersection, and it's something we're permanently in pursuit of. And you can always unlock a next step under this mission.
Yeah, and I want to just give a quick overview of how we got here. So we've been building with this mission in mind for about 7 years now. So John and I are brothers. We've known each other for a long time, and we worked together for a long time as well. So prior to starting Rebuy, we had a little boutique agency called Above Market. We did everything. So we did design, development. We tried our hand at video game development, created an Android video game. We built a social media app that was trending in Thailand for a little bit. We built a couple e-commerce apps along the way, a shoppable Instagram app, an application to send upcoming order notification emails for subscribers. And Rebuy was something special. So we wrote the very first line of code back in 2017. And so we were at the Shopify Unite Developer Conference in San Francisco. This is the famous one where the lights went out. So during Unite, Shopify announced a new discount codes API. So if you guys were in the Shopify ecosystem early enough, you used to not be able to create discount codes very easily. You'd have to create a spreadsheet, so you'd manually create them, then you would upload them. It was painful. And so when John and I heard about this new discounts API, we knew we had an opportunity to do something very unique with this. If we built something quick and fast, we would be able to be first to market with this brand new technology. And so at the time, we were working with a lot of great CPG brands, Primal Kitchen and Or Organic and a couple of other pretty cool brands. And so the very first version of Rebuy was really simple. We would wait until an order was placed. And then 30 days later, we'd follow up with that customer asking if they would like to rebuy, hence the name of the company, their order, and we sweeten the deal with a personalized discount code using that new discounts API. And so we launched this on the merchant sites and immediately got fantastic results. So a good email campaign is going to get like $1 per email send. So we were getting $4, $5, $6 per email. And being great merchants, they weren't happy with exceptional performance. They wanted more. And so they said, instead of asking somebody if they wanted to rebuy their order, how about we ask if they want to try something new based on what was in that order? So if they bought the ketchup, let's ask if they want to try the mustard or the mayo or our salad dressings. And John, they're like, ding, ding, ding. This is exactly what Amazon is doing. Customers who bought this also bought. And so John and I got to work building the first iteration of the recommendation engine. And so we decided, hey, emails, paid ads, everybody's just driving traffic back to the site. That's where we want to embed this. And so we embedded recommendations on the product page. And then we grew into the cart page. And so that was the start of modern day Rebuy. And so over the past 7 years, we've been building and developing product under our mission here. And we'd love to tell you about what we built over the last 7 years.
Yeah, absolutely. So the theme of our presentation today is delivering value today and building for tomorrow. With respect to delivering value today, we just want to recap some of our accomplishments, and we're going to get into a bunch of new product announcements and show you what's ahead as well. But James, please.
Yeah, over the past several years, we've hustled hard. We've built some great product, and we've earned our way into Shopify Plus certified app program. This is an elite group of only 78 technology companies, and so we're very proud of that. Furthermore, we've worked our way up to Shopify Premier Partner. So this is an even more selective group. Only 27 companies, and you can see their logos here. They're absolutely incredible companies to be a part of.
Furthermore, we have over 30,000 installs of our product. We have over 800 reviews on the App Store. We've helped merchants generate $2.7 billion worth of Rebuy generated revenue. Thank you, and counting. And that's revenue that exclusively touches our software product. So those are add to carts, that Rebuy's helping to bring to market. We process over 438 million orders every 12 months. That represents over $40 billion worth of GMV and line item level data is streaming into our personalization platform, again, every 12 months, 40 billion in GMV. Cool fact, we did process 11% of Shopify's GMV for BFCM. So we're pretty psyched on that. Thank you. And our Cloudflare ingress is seeing over 36 billion web requests every 30 days. So thanks to our partners and many exceptional merchants that are leveraging our software platform, we're seeing a lot of success, and these are some metrics that we've achieved today. I think one of the most important metrics to talk about is that all of this is powered by 126 remarkably talented people that work here at Rebuy. So can we get a round of applause? Okay, let's take a look at what we've built.
Okay, so one of our flagship products, Smart Cart. So we kind of saw in the market there's 10, 50, 100 different Shopify themes. They all have different carts. Some are good, some are not good. We decided, hey, let's kind of break the mold here. Let's do something special. Let's set out to build the best possible cart in all of e-commerce. Let's build all of the best practices in, and let's partner with other technologists in the ecosystem, and let's build an app layer so apps can be embedded directly in the cart, and you can start to build your own custom cart using our visual editor. This covers things like tiered progress bar to help drive additional AOV. You've got cart cross-sells, you've got switch to subscription, you've got buy more, save more. So a ton of features packed into the cart to help drive the best possible outcomes. And we've done a lot more than that.
We also have a ton of merchandising solutions. So we have recommendation blocks that embed to your product page or that can embed to your thank you page or really anywhere. So we have all these smart components, complete the look, pairs well with, add to cart triggered upsells and cross-sells, upgrade to bundles, just a whole suite of powerful merchandising solutions.
And checkout offers, another area we have kind of been at play here for a while. So blazing the way with checkout offers. And so we leverage smart upsells throughout the checkout process. We have content badges that can help you embed trust badges and drive increased conversion rate and increased trust as customers are going through checkout. We integrate with a bunch of app partners again, so you can embed product reviews and build trust. So focused on building a hyper-optimized checkout.
A couple years ago, Shopify unveiled the post-purchase extension to API, and as an AI recommendation, it made perfect sense to plug our recommendation engine into the post-purchase upsell, downsell APIs that Shopify created. So we're well known for our post-purchase offers. You can A/B test your post-purchase offers, do upsells, downsells, have a beautiful artboard to work with to define those flows.
And Smart Search. So we started in the cross-selling recommendation space. We saw an opportunity to get involved in product discovery. And so we built Smart Search, which has fast lexical search. You can customize your sorting and your filtering options, and there's integrated merchandising rules so you guys can better merchandise your search traffic.
Then we also came out with an A/B testing package, which makes it easy for you to test different concepts. And if you've used any of the A/B testing software that's out there, it's not typically e-commerce focused. So you have to set up a lot of special bells and whistles in order to listen to your conversions and get your pixel and send that conversion data back up and tie it all together. It's very complicated to get A/B testing metrics for e-commerce using general A/B testing tools. So we built a purpose-built A/B testing platform that automatically tracks conversion rate and clicks and average revenue per visitor and all these e-commerce metrics that you're in pursuit of just immediately out of the box.
And then data sources. This is the heart and soul of Rebuy. So this is really the intelligence engine that powers all of the merchandising that we talked about. So it has a bunch of pre-built models baked into it, helps you segment traffic, create audiences, and then start to build custom rules. So you can target people just in California, or customers that have a VIP tag, or number of orders they've spent, or the amount that they've spent. So you can be as explicit with your rules or as implicit and just let the AI kind of do the picking.
Okay, so that was just a brief reminder for everybody in the room. Many of you are using all those tools. Some of you might be using none of them. Some of you might be using like 2 or 3 of all those different software products. But that's essentially the software that we've built as a team today that has allowed us to get to this point. Now we're going to take a look at building for tomorrow. So I think this is where it starts to get really exciting for us. Okay, so today we want to do an announcement about the 2.0 architecture of Rebuy. So we built a lot of software over the last number of years, and we kept, one price to cover everything. We just kept putting everything in the same app. That was a good strategy. It allowed us to do a lot of things under one pricing model. But it starts to almost be like overwhelming and confusing, and there's so many products. Which one do I get started with? So the new 2.0 architecture for our company is broken into 3 distinct layers. So we have a very distinct data layer that sits at the bottom. Then we've got an AI layer that sits on top of that, and that's what the data sources give you access to. And then on top of that, we've got an application layer. So if you think about the products that we've created, they fall into search and collections, cart and merchandising, checkout and post-purchase, flows, and A/B testing. So you can think about our software product as a data layer, an AI layer, and an application layer. And this is the future architecture that we're going to continue to build under. Okay, so here's a big new announcement right now that's happening. So new pricing and packaging is going to be available June 1. That's less than a month from now. So in a matter of weeks, we're going to come to the market with a brand new pricing and packaging. And this is really significant for us for a couple of different reasons and for you guys. Entry-level prices, enterprise-grade technology. Okay, so look at this. If you're a smaller store, you're going to be able to, maybe you don't want cart, you're not ready for checkout yet. You don't want to do A/B testing, but you really want to kill it with the search on your website. Today, you have to pay quite a high price for Rebuy, which the reason that that's the case is because you're buying access to absolutely everything. But you can't sell everything all at once. You can't install everything at once. You can't focus on everything all at once. So sometimes somebody wants to start with search. Other customers want to start with cart. Some people are exclusively interested in checkout. And so we want to architect our product so that it is more accessible and caters to the customer and what they want. So no longer are you going to have to install a monolithic platform and not use 90% of it until 8, 9, 10 months later. You're going to be able to start with the package that you want. When you get your AI search up and running and you're happy with it, maybe that's a good time to take a look at the cart package or the checkout. So this makes our software product more accessible, lower entry prices. Another thing that we've heard from our customers is that RGR, although it's an exciting metric for people to unlock and it shows that the software product is working, sometimes if you're a super user, which many people in this audience are, and you're killing it with RGR. With our current pricing, as your RGR goes up, your bill goes up. And we didn't really like that. It was a billing model that we thought aligned with the value that we create, with the price that we charge, and there's a lot of merit to that. But what we also found was that our super users are just increasing their bill because they're exceptional at using the product. And what we really want is for our users, when they're exceptional at using the product, to win, 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 and have their expertise and their smart usage of the product go directly in their own back pocket. And so RGR was kind of counterproductive for that, because you'd get better at using it and your bill would go up, get better at using it. So we're getting rid of RGR pricing. That's not a thing anymore. So we are going back to what we had in the beginning, which is flat pricing based on orders per month. So your shop could be doing 500 orders a month, 1,200. Some stores do 50,000 orders a month. It varies. And we are building software for the entire Shopify ecosystem. So we truly are enterprise-grade technology with entry-level prices. So depending on the size of your store, that will put you into a tier. And now, people's OPMs are not changing wildly. When you set up 4 things, like that doesn't change your OPM by like 4x. But your RGR could have gone up by 4x. So this is going to give you more stable, predictable pricing. And as you leverage the software product, all the winnings, all that RGR goes straight to your bottom line, and it won't affect your Rebuy bill anymore. So this is to retain more customers, make it easier to access the software product, and set people up, our customers, to win, win, win without it affecting their bill. And so we're really thrilled with that. So we have 4 brand new software packages starting June 1. Anybody that installs Rebuy, you can pick 1 to 4 packages. Another cool thing is the starting prices. As your OPM, the starting prices go up, but the rate that you're paying is down. So you get economies of scale. So as you grow your business, the efficiency, like the pricing, you get better pricing on these. And if you say start with AI search and you add cart merchandising, you get a bundling. So like your search price will go down when you choose to elect cart. When you elect checkout, the price you pay for cart and search goes down. So yeah, it's really powerful. That puts you in the driver's seat, allows you to focus on the product you want, low entry price, and then as you expand across the portfolio, you actually reduce the price of what you're currently using. Certainly the price will go up, but it's slow. And so like, we really want to retain our customers for life. And so like this is retention-based pricing, which puts a massive amount of value in the merchant's hands. That's the motivator on this one.
And I think a lot of partners out there are raising prices. This is our opportunity to do something contrarian and actually lower prices. So we're really excited to continue to innovate and drive significantly more value and ROI for all of our merchants and our partners. So super excited about this. Not only does this lower prices and help you guys generate more revenue and have higher returns, this also creates a fantastic framework for us to continue to build and innovate in each one of these packages.
And with that, let's take a look at each one and what new features you're going to find in it. Brand new software products on the horizon here. So right now we have Smart Search, and it's terrific at lexical search. That means it matches on keywords really quickly. It has integrated merchandising. It's a great search product. Today, for the first time, we're announcing our AI search product. So that means that we actually use vectors now to capture the semantic meaning of not just the text, but the images as well. So it's like, that is fundamentally different search than has historically been possible. So we now have true AI search. And that semantic search also, it can be like whole sentences. You can describe what a trip that you're going to go on, and it can find products that align with the semantic meaning of an entire sentence. So our AI search product is available in private beta today. And so if you're online and hearing this, or you're in the audience, you can access our AI search product today. You just simply need to reach out to us as a company, and we can flip it on for you. And you can drive this software live on your production store today.
So building on AI search, we were really excited to be working on AI-powered collections. So the ranking and sorting engine that is powering AI search, we're leveraging that as well to power AI collections. That way, when you are looking at the shirt collection and I am looking at the shirt collection, we can start to automatically rank items based on your browsing and search patterns. And so we start to create unique experiences with these collections now being tuned to the individual currently on the site. And so in addition to this, the AI collections come packed with a whole host of analytics and features, which is really exciting. So you're going to be able to peek in, you're going to see the top filters that folks are using on your collection pages. You're going to be able to look at the click-through rate for every single product, what the conversion rate is for every single product. So these really deep analytics are going to allow you to take collection merchandising to a whole new level. You're going to be able to understand your collections like you've never been able to before. You can start to tune and optimize collections, looking at the conversion rate and click-through rate. You can merchandise your products as well. And so really excited about collections. And so AI search paired with AI collections, we're able to help the discovery phase of the customer journey. And really excited to be bringing this to market. This one will be coming soon. Great progress on it so far, and really excited to launch this in the near future here.
Yep, and one story about this that I think is helpful. Think about a company like Bombas.com. Highly successful company. They sell to both men and women. Imagine you use our search engine on Bombas, and you search for women's sock, click on it. Now a different computer, somebody else, goes to Bombas, they search for men's sock, they click on it. Okay, now imagine on these two different computers, both computers go to the all collection. You are gonna see dramatically different products on these two computers because of the AI engine and AI sorting it based on what they've searched for and clicked for. So somebody who searched for the women's sock, when they go to the all collection, they're gonna see lots of products that convert well when somebody's interested in a women's sock. On that other laptop computer, same website, they search for the men's sock, they go to the all collection, it's gonna be a vastly different set of products that we merchandise them. And I think that helps to understand what AI collections are all about. And this is simply not possible with Shopify. Shopify is obviously a great technology platform that we're largely built on top of, and they have amazing tools, but the collections that they have smart collections, but it's more like a SQL select on getting your set of products, and then you put those on your collection page, and then that's that. But like, how do you get the top seller at the top? How do you get that to resort based on what people have looked at and clicked on and that sort of thing? It's simply not possible with Shopify today. So this is going to be a huge unlock. Your collection pages are a massive part of your shopping experience. So these AI collections are going to create significant value and much more intelligent shopping experiences that will delight your customers. So something we're super excited about, AI collections. Bundle Builder, this is another announcement. Again, available today in private beta. We have a remarkable bundling. We have dynamic bundles today. This is completely different. This is a new product that we call Bundle Builder. And you can do amazing things with it. So it's hard to describe every single feature, but you can see we have our design studio in the admin. That's what we're looking at on this screenshot right here. This is Fleur. They're a remarkable brand that uses our software product. And you can build a 3-pack, a 4-pack, a 6-pack. You get to define the rules, and then you get to define the collection of products that you want to be available, and that creates, all your product options. And then you engage with this component on your website, and then if you have a minimum of 3 and they've only put 2 in, you can't add it to cart. That's a rule that you get to put on file. If they need to hit 4, you can put that as 4. So there's just a vast amount of logic rules, and this is a massive RGR driver. And on new package-based pricing, when you just kill it with the RGR, it doesn't change your price anymore. So the amount of RGR you can run when you get a really solid bundle product on your website is significant. So again, like it says, available today in private beta. So if you want to use our new Bundle Builder component, you just have to contact us. And then in the near future, we'll be doing true product launches. So get in contact with us.
And I'd like to add, so when we look at the add to cart rates and conversion rates across, a typical product page, so when someone shows intent, you're going to go from maybe a 2% kind of site-wide conversion to call it 8%. So when customers start actually engaging with a build your own bundle, they're really engaged with this kind of bundle creation, and this is their own. They're investing their time. And we see the conversion rate skyrocket. So they go from 8 to 20%. We've seen as high as 40% conversion rate. So not only does this drive significantly more value, this drives significantly higher conversion rates as well. So we're super excited for Bundle Builder. What's next? Checkout offers. So we're going to continue to innovate in checkout offers. We work with a lot of CPG brands and brands that sell subscription. So we have switched to subscription on site. We have switched to subscription in cart. Really excited to be bringing switch to subscription directly in checkout. So this is just, again, another touch point. What we found is a lot of customers are deciding, do I want to purchase this? And the first logical step is, yeah, I do want to purchase it, but I don't want the commitment of a subscription yet. And so they put the one time in the cart. And so what we see is we transition just a ton of customers from one-time purchases into subscription by offering them switch to subscription at these different touch points. So excited to bring this and kind of round out subscription upselling throughout the entire purchase process. This will be available June 1st, and there's a ton of other great features in the works for checkout as well.
And something I'd like to emphasize on this for everybody in the ecosystem, modern subscriptions run on technology that Shopify created called selling plans. This integration works directly with selling plans. So regardless of which subscription provider you use, we think you should use Stay AI, by the way. There's Skio. Yeah, no, it's Skio. Yeah, but anyway, but there are a lot of great subscription providers out there. Some are better than others. But nonetheless, this works across the entire subscription ecosystem. So whichever provider you choose for the reasons you do, you can run switch to subscription in your Shopify checkout powered by Rebuy Engine. Okay, Smart Flows. This is a massive new product for us. Not many people know about it. It's been private beta. We're working with specific design customers on this product right now. And what Smart Flows is, if you notice, we have the data layer, we have the AI layer, and we have the application layer. And that bucket on the far right said Flows and A/B testing. So we have A/B testing today. So what is Flows? Flows is a brand new software product. In a lot of ways, I think about it similar to what Klaviyo's done with email in terms of being able to use a sort of an artboard with a flows and targeting your segments and then communicating with that audience at the right time. We're bringing that same sort of user experience, but give you that sort of like UI to control your online store. Okay, so you're able to create a new flow, and you get to choose if it's going to be a link-based flow or a global flow. So you can create one global flow for your online store, and you can just start to orchestrate. When the cart goes over $50, trigger this pop-up. When somebody looks at this product, make sure you put a banner at the top that says something special about that product. When somebody's cart subtotal hits $100, make sure you throw a pop-up that reminds them, you've just unlocked free shipping. Okay, go to checkout, keep shopping. There are so many intelligent shopping experiences that you can dream up as a person that you want to do, but then you feel stuck because you have a theme that has a bunch of code in it. And then even in the world of AI, you're like, how do I do it? ChatGPT, can you do it for me? It's really good, but you can't really do this stuff, And so maybe GPTs will use flows, But nonetheless, so it's really hard to modify your website when you have to do it all with code. And so flows is an entirely new way to orchestrate that experience. You can also create link-based flows. Okay, so you'll click the flows tab, create new, global or link-based. If you do link, you click that one. You get this artboard again, but you get a special Rebuy Smart Flow code that is in the URL. And now you can attach that to a specific Klaviyo email. Okay, Flows also in the near future is going to have an integration with Klaviyo segments. So imagine you're targeting a certain segment within Klaviyo, within a marketing message. Maybe 100,000 emails go out. All those emails have a primary call to action. When you click that, what you want is that to be a link-based flow. You want that to be powered by Rebuy Engine. Why? The very first thing that it can do is it can make sure that they're part of that same segment. And if they're part of that segment, then you can put a banner on your website that mirrors the messaging in that email. Then you could automatically add an item to cart, which might have been the promotional concept in that email. But no longer are you going to have hyper-targeted emails that just dump everybody onto a static website, you're going to have hyper-targeted emails that have a smooth handoff into like that same experience on the .com web store. They're not going to be disconnected anymore. You can put these on ads, Instagram ads. They also come with revenue tracking. So if you just want to create a smart link and then like load that into your ad engine when you're driving traffic from like Google, you could see how many people clicked on it, and we'll show you the clicks, the views, the conversions. So baked in revenue tracking through these as well. It's just a wild number of things that you can do with Smart Flows. And again, this is in private beta. It's production quality software. It's not generally available yet, but if you do reach out to us, we will turn on Smart Flows for you, and you can get access to it starting today.
Yeah, a lot of really exciting use cases. You can generate QR codes, embed that in packaging, so you can incentivize reordering directly from the packaging and grant the 10% thank you discount. So amazing way to automate a lot of your marketing campaigns, and excited to...
And look how sharp that looks too. So critiques we've had in the past would be like, the out-of-box styling is like pretty good, but it's not great. So we're always trying to elevate our game so that when you get a pop-up from Smart Flows, it's probably one of the sharper pop-ups you've ever seen. And then you can customize it to your heart's content as well. And then imagine like when you want to, say somebody spends $50 and you want to get a free t-shirt or something like that, you don't know what size and color they want. Many of us work with multi-variant products. So if you're going to automatically add something to the cart, you can do that today with a Shopify permalink. You give it the variant ID and the quantity, and they click it, and it'll just show up in the cart. But it's like, what if how do you do that? What color is my t-shirt? What size is my t-shirt? Like, so for multivariant products, it's super broken. But with Smart Flows, you can do an automatically add item to cart. And if you pick just the product, our engine knows that we can just add that product to the cart. We don't even know what they want yet. But we can present it to the user, and they can pick their color for, I'll just keep the shirt example, but it could be for beauty, makeup, all sorts of fun different products. But you get to pick your color, you get to pick your size, and then add it to cart. So we put all this functionality on Rails, so you can just come up with the idea, create the flow, hit save, get your link, text it to your friend, and they click it, and they get this cool experience on site, no coding necessary. We think you're going to love it.
All right, in that same vein here, we want to make our software easier and easier to use. And we want to democratize technology, put it in the hands of folks who want to make great experiences, and kind of remove the necessary coding and technology. So we'll be releasing a visual editor, which is super exciting. So you're going to be able to open up your website, start browsing your website, point and click at different elements on the page, and you can begin to change the color, put an outline around it, make it disappear, clone it. You can embed net new content in it. This is going to be baked into our A/B testing engine as well. So you're going to be able to run visual A/B tests. Again, traditionally you'd have to like start writing code or start having very technical things, different like layouts and file loadings and things like that. So with Visual Editor, you're going to be able to say, I want customer A to see this and customer B to see that. And so now you're going to be able to program your website visually. We'll also be bringing in a bunch of generative features. And so instead of having to write the code or even select an item from a library of existing components, you just describe what you want. Show me a countdown timer that lives up above the product add to cart button that says happy birthday sale ends in 1 day and 23 minutes, and have it end on May 17th. So really excited to bring these features to market here. So this will be coming later this year. And this is kind of our first foray into content personalization. So you'll be able to tie segments to different experiences. And so if you want to target Pacific Northwest with a homepage component that's geared straight for them, and target coastal California with kind of a beautiful kind of ocean landscape and ocean color scenes and a completely different product collection, you can do that. And so historically, very challenging to do. Rebuy is going to make this incredibly easy to create delightful experiences.
Yep, and this visual editor is going to just transform how you use a software product. So basically, if you want one of our smart components on your product page today, you go into our app, you create the widget, and you get an ID. Then you open up your Shopify store, you go to Online Store 2.0 editor, and then you create a component over there, and you get it where you want it on the page, and then you take the ID from our app and paste it over there, and then hit save, and now they're connected. And like that works, but it's not great. So our customers want to skip that whole experience. They want their Shopify store in the background. It's the foundation. That's awesome. But then they just want to live in Rebuy app, and they just want to see their own online store through our application, and then just visually point to where they want things. And we're going to use a CSS selector to dynamically place these now, which is a better architecture. So this is going to transform how all of us use Rebuy Engine. It's going to become much more user-friendly. Okay, this is a big one. I know we're running out of time. I think we're actually 3 minutes over, so we'll try to go fast, but we got to talk about this. So, okay, the world knows us today as our singular software product, which is delivered via rebuyengine.com. Of course, we all know that, right? That's why we're here. This is an announcement for an entirely new software product, and it's a platform-independent software product as well. So today we're announcing for the first time ever a new software product called r.ai. So you can go to https r.ai in your browser, and you're gonna see this. And so there are two really, really special things that we're gonna start by delivering through this concept. But basically, you can create a business account with r.ai, and then you can launch instances. Once you launch an instance, you can feed that instance with your product data. We have an automatic connector for Shopify today. You actually just bring in your Rebuy Engine key. We call it the Rebuy Engine connector. You hit save, and immediately that r.ai instance now has access to your entire product catalog. Okay, what do we do with this? What we do is we fulfill our current roadmap for our search product. So it was lexical search first. We did that. We just announced semantic search and described the value that that can create. And the third extension of our search product, which is being delivered via r.ai, is a shopping agent. So via this software product, you are going to be able to put a Shop with AI button on your website. It could even be on the homepage. You click that Shop with AI button, and a chat experience comes up. And this is a chat agent that's purpose-built to help you discover the right product, be a helpful sales associate, to get to what you want. If you're looking for something to keep me warm in the winter on True Classic, it might bring up the beanie. If you say, hey, I want to work out in something, it doesn't give you a t-shirt. It retains the context that you're looking for something warm. So it gives you the long sleeve shirts that would be good for jogging in the fall or winter. It's a remarkable software product, and we're building this in partnership with Google too, just so you know. So we're using the latest Gemini models to power this. And I think we've all seen how fast these AI models from the leading providers, how fast they're getting exceptional. And so you get to benefit from all those step changes that happen on a monthly basis. We're always bringing in the latest Google model to back this. So we're really proud about our partnership with Google, and we do work with them on a regular basis. The second major feature that's really significant, you can think about r.ai, the way that we're thinking about it is it's a platform-independent software product, which means it does work with Shopify, but it's not exclusive to Shopify. So that's a big thing. Engine is exclusive to Shopify. This isn't, okay? And then the next thing is this is an AI native software product, purpose-built around what these multimodal LLMs are going to be able to do when you architect them the right way and plug them into the data. So this is our AI native software with multimodal LLM at the center. And so feature number one is Shop with AI, and you talk with it and helps you find the right things, add them to cart. It's really cool. The second thing is what we call our AI Studio, which you're able to click on the products tab, bring one of your products into our AI Studio, and then it can see the images, it can see the metadata that it can pick up off that Shopify product, but a lot of times there's not a lot there yet. So if you see this, I don't know if you guys are watching the videos and if you can see them, but you can see your product catalog in that instance, click on one of them, bring it up in the AI Studio, and then you can hit r.ai generate metadata button, and it enriches your product catalog. So it knows if it's a person wearing a black t-shirt and a white hat, the AI, because of the context that we feed it, it knows to focus on that white hat. And it takes a lot of time and effort to say that it's made out of a synthetic material, that it's breathable, that it's good for athleisure. There's just so many things that the AI can tell you about that. that when you see it, you're like, wow, that's exactly right. But you would never have the time or energy to like document that all yourself. What's the benefit of letting the AI immediately generate all this metadata for you? Two big value adds. One, we're able to load it into our semantic search index. So now you're even more likely that the semantic search engine is going to match and produce these amazing results because we've generated metadata that other search engines don't have access to. So that is really cool. Also, our AI search is behind that chatbot too. So as our AI search gets better, the Shop with AI experience on your website gets better. And then furthermore, we take this metadata and we're going to be able to expose it in a way so that Google is going to be able to pick up on it. So r.ai is going to be able to enrich your entire product catalog with AI-generated metadata that enriches it and makes it match better in search, both on-site through our product as well as on the global web.
Okay, wow, that's a lot of great stuff. We've clearly been busy building, great product. There's a lot of stuff in the works, and it's not quite enough. We want to announce one more thing. So we're really excited about that. So let's see, what is that one more thing? Okay, so these are some incredible logos. Does anybody know what all of these different companies have in common? Feel free to shout it out. You can get, a little louder, a little quiet right now. Anybody know?
A lot of revenue.
Definitely a lot of revenue.
A lot of users.
A lot of users. Okay, yeah, they are leading retailers.
Built by smart people.
What's that?
Marketplace.
They are marketplaces. They are leaders. It's not quite that, though. They actually have some of the most thriving and booming retail media businesses. What does this mean? What is a retail media business? This means that they are leveraging the purchase moment. And so when customers are completing checkout, they're leveraging that high, that excitement for the purchase. They've got their wallets out, they're in the buying mode. And so what they are doing is they're leveraging this and generating billions in pure profit by leveraging advertising. So just in 2025 alone, they're estimated to be $72 billion in revenue flowing through these retail media ads. This is rapidly growing, and we're seeing an increasing share of digital ad spend shift over to retail media. And so traditionally, this has been relegated to the really big businesses. Everyone can do it, of course, but you guys got to go talk to advertisers. You got to set up an ads engine. It's very complex. And so just at the beginning, we were talking about ding, ding, ding. This is what Amazon is doing. They're bringing customers who bought this also bought this to the site. Well, guess what? Amazon's also doing retail media, and they're bringing it, doing advertising as well. So we are really excited, next slide, to say we're going to help you guys bring this to your customers as well, so you can drive more profit and drive significantly more revenue from all of your traffic.
Woo! Yeah, this is huge. We're really excited about this. We started as an AI recommendation engine, then we grew into being an AI search engine, and now we're growing into being an AI ads engine in partnership with Fluent, who's in the audience with us as well. Yeah. So this is a big step for us as a company. I'd like to clarify what this is, too. Like, if you think about some of the biggest, most successful and sophisticated companies on earth, Google comes to mind, Meta comes to mind. These companies are powered by advertising revenue, okay? On what? Their owned properties, the properties that they own. So they monetize Google.com and they monetize Facebook and Instagram. And unfortunately for all of us in the room, we don't own those properties, so we don't get to monetize those properties. We get to benefit from them, which is sweet. But we don't own them, so we can't monetize them. But as a brand, you got to think about, what do I own? What can I monetize? And that's, you own your .com web store, you own your mobile app, right? And you own email and you own SMS. Those are like the 4 major owned channels. So you own that website, but it's not easy to monetize it. You'd have to build an ads engine and all this sort of stuff. But there's revenue that you could be getting tonight, essentially, if you turn this on, which is the same type of revenue that the most sophisticated brands in the world are built on. So you can monetize your own property with Rebuy ads. Okay, so To give you some insight into how significant this is going to be for your online store, your thank you page is conservatively worth anywhere from 20 to 35 cents per thank you page. And if you think about the orders per month that you run on your online store, this number adds up really, really quickly. In fact, it's possible that you'll generate more ads revenue with Rebuy ads powered by Fluent than it even costs to use our core software product today. That's how significant the revenue can be. For example, you can earn $20,000 to $35,000 plus per month if you're doing 100,000 transactions a month. So this is very significant. A lot of things in the economy are really tight right now. It's like you don't have like tons of money sloshing around. And so like, this is pure profit to your bottom line. So a cool way to think about this, if you're a brand and you have like a 10% margin, you sell something for $10 and like $1 of it is profit. This you might have to sell like $500,000 worth of new merchandise to bring in the same amount of profit that you can with an ads engine. And these ads are cool. They're actually legit offers from brands we're all familiar with, like Hulu and Apple, and they're curated offers, legit deals that integrate with your thank you page and look really beautiful and are actually a good thing for your customer. It's a good thing to offer them, and you get paid along the way. So this is a big deal. Don't sleep on it. Make the most of it.
Yeah. Can you go back one slide? And I just want to add a couple things. So this is market-leading monetization. So we've partnered with Fluent, who is a leader in the enterprise space. We're leveraging Fluent's technology. They have a proprietary identity graph of over 200 million customers. So they're able to drive personalized ads. And so you guys are now going to be able to tap in to this world-class monetization and world-class advertising engine, delight your customers with exclusive offers. So really excited about it. This is only a couple minute setup. It's point and click. This is amazing. You can just turn on net new revenue like that. And so really excited to be partnering with Fluent and helping you guys drive significantly more revenue and profit.
100%. So one last thing on this one. Think about Amazon. They do AI search, they do AI recommendations, and they do AI ads all on Amazon.com. With the power of Rebuy, you're going to be able to do all three of these core functionalities on your.com. Woo. Okay, so this is our closing slide. Just want to thank everybody for being here. Our company is nothing without all the people that are a part of it, and it really is a reflection of this entire community. When you bring an idea to the table, we listen to you. We want to help make that idea a reality, and we'll do everything we can to make that be the case. So just know that Rebuy is a reflection of everybody in this room, and we want that to be more and more the case. We're a design-led company, and we like to design our products in partnership with our customers too. So don't be shy. Do reach out to us. Do talk to us about the next step. Tell us what you like, and help us design the future of the software product, because you really do have a ton of influence here at this company. So yeah, let's do it together. Thank you.